Well, good morning from Boston. Funny, they advertise this cruise as a Canada-New England cruise, but it really was just a Canada cruise, to be honest. I mean, we're getting off, obviously, in an American port, but every spot along our journey was a Canadian
that reminds me. At some point, we're going to have to clear customs today. I guess getting off the ship is my guess.
We are, yeah.
So today we are going to show you a little bit of, I guess, what debarkation is going to look like around the ship. And then we're going to show you us getting to our hotel. We have a hotel tonight in Boston.
We do.
The weather is not cooperating today. The rain might put a bit of a damper on some of the stuff we might have done in Boston, but we know we have a couple things you want to do.
So we do have some things booked, and hopefully we can make the best of a dreary, not sunny day.
Yep, if you ever watched TV in the 80s, you'll know one place in Boston we might be going to. And if you've ever watched any baseball, we're hoping to try something else there too. So a couple of hints of what's coming up today. So anyways, let's get this day started. And we are going to try to get off the ship in a leisurely fashion. We're not in a big hurry.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you have a hotel room, it doesn't really pay a benefit to show up there at 9 a.m. But I mean, at some point they're going to kick us off the ship, so we have to go.
At some point.
But anyways, we'll get off when they call our code, our number, and color, and then figure it out.
Okay, let's get going. Start this day. Okay, goodbye, balcony cabin. It's the last we're going to see of you. Oh, everyone else is out of their cabin too.
Good morning. Thank you. Just a little extra.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
There you go. It's that crazy day.
Yeah, I wonder how long it'll take to get an elevator.
Forever. We've found an area we're supposed to meet at, which is Vines, and we managed to find the last table available. So everybody's in here waiting, but there's no wine available. Go figure. International Cafe is still open.
Good job.
The usual for Mrs. Canuck.
Thank you.
Oh, here comes the magic that brings her to life every day. Her morning coffee.
Magic. Thank you.
We are on debarkation chaos. We've been told to come to the immigration area, but then now we've been stopped and
No, we're not
told
welcome
not to.
We're sweet.
Off we go. I think we're almost there. Off we go.
Oh, your water bottle full. Yeah, no kidding.
It was a little bit crazy. We were in our waiting area for a while, and they told us to leave, and then we went upstairs, and there was a line of like 400 people at least.
Yeah.
And we thought it was kind of strange. They told us to leave, and then an officer came by and said, "Oh, hold on. You're part of the next group that's getting off right now. Follow me." So we went through there, got by some of the big line, which was kind of good. And that was it. They did a photo identification right on the ship for clearing customs. So you don't do it in the port here in Boston. At least we didn't here in the Emerald Princess. So they did the photo identification. That worked. And we were off and done. So now we're getting off the ship.
It was very good. Luckily, it was very good.
No.
But it could have been really, really long.
We'll get to see where our luggage is. Yeah, for some
Lots
people,
of luggage down there.
some people in the other lines, it's probably going to be a longer process. They're stretched down the length of the ship.
Yeah.
You're about to see last steps on Emerald Princess. That was it.
Oh!
Officially off
Back in the rain in my face.
the ship. We are on the gangway. Well, as suspected, it is raining here in Boston. We just got a couple of drops on us trying to get on the gangway.
Yeah. It's wet.
Here we are in the cruise port. There's all the luggage down there. The advantage of level 8 luggage, you can see them at 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Wonder if you can see our luggage down there. Look
I
for the
see
yellow
them.
and black. Goodbye, Emerald Princess. It's the land of luggage. And there's ours. Okay, next we have to grab a cab. We are checked into our hotel here in Boston. We are at the Hampton Inn, the Logan Airport location. And we had a bit of a hiccup at check-in. And Mrs. Canucks here too. There she is, working away. I think she's on YouTube actually, answering all your comments.
I am, yeah. I haven't looked at it the whole 10-day cruise, so I got a lot of comments here from the last 10 days. But yes, we are in our room. But yeah, as Mr. Canuck said, we had a little glitch at check-in. Usually because we're gold members with the Hilton Honors program, we can get in and check in early when we get off of a cruise ship. Sometimes we might have to wait an hour or so because we're early. But anyways, I went in today and I asked, and she said, yeah, we have rooms available, but we will charge you an extra $50. Wasn't very impressed with that.
Some places will just check your baggage and you can go off and do something. This location isn't really the type of place where you just check your bags and walk off and do something. It's a very industrial, commercial area.
Yeah, we're by the airport. And so it's not really a walkable place, so we kind of needed to get into our luggage and get our rain gear and all of that.
It's not really a great day for walking around doing a lot, but we're going to do some research and see what we can do. See if there's any opportunities to do something early in Boston before the rain stops and our events we do have planned for this afternoon.
Yeah.
But for now, we're in a dry room. It costs us an extra $50. But we're comfortable, as you can see.
Well, and I mean, the kicker is hotels in Boston are really expensive.
It's still raining outside, but it is looking a little bit better, so hopefully we'll get going soon. But it is lunchtime. And unfortunately, we're off the cruise ship, so we have to pay for our own lunch. We don't feel like much, but maybe just a little bit of fast food. We decided, since we can't walk anywhere with the pouring rain, we're going to seem like really small town country bumpkins this time. But when we go to bigger cities, we're always amazed at the technology and the things we can do. So like doing something like Uber Eats is something that we can't do where we live. So we're always so amazed at the technology. So I'm sitting there watching the map as my Uber driver goes to pick up some food, and he's on his way back to the hotel now. So I love the technology. But for all you live in the big city, you're just probably shaking your head at us. But for us, this is part of the vacation. I think that's the little car that has our food. We're over there. It says it's 4 minutes away. There you go. It works. We got a little bit of McDonald's. Isn't quite the cruise food, but it'll hold us over until we get out in Boston in just a little while. Okay, we are in downtown Boston now.
We are.
And some people might recognize behind us where we are. We are at Fenway Park.
There we are.
We are going for a tour.
Yes.
Mrs. Canuck is going to see the green monster.
I'm not sure what that is, guys.
What do you think? What do you think a green monster is?
I don't know. I picture Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. I'm not sure. Does he live here? Is this his home? I'm not sure.
Well, I've told her that she's going to be on the green monster, so this will be really interesting then.
On it?
She's not a big baseball person.
I had a perfectly good book I could have been reading in my hotel room, but he thinks I want to go see a baseball.
They do hourly tours here, and so we have to go find the entranceway so we can figure out how to get in, and we're going to do a tour of Fenway. Okay, you found a shirt now. Do you know what it is?
No idea. I have no idea what it stands for.
Don't know what the green monster is? They even got shirts for it.
Is it like the size of the grass in the field?
We are inside Fenway right now. We're going to go up Wow Ramp, which is known for giving that first spectacular view of the field itself.
Right up there?
Do you see the green monster, baby?
No.
It's that big wall in left field. It's called the green monster.
Why? It's a wall.
Just what it's called.
There's no monster.
Annie, what do you think of the green monster?
Wow.
Oh.
I think it would be better if they had Oscar the Grouch there.
No. You get to go on top of the green monster, I
get
believe.
to go on top of him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Do people sit up there?
Yep, there's seats up there. Yep. Take a look. Now these would be some choice seats right behind home plate right here. Mrs. Canuck did not want to stop for a photo for some reason in front of this beautiful field.
My hair all frizzed out from all the rain and humidity. It'll be a great photo.
It's like some kind of baseball miracle. The rain stopped right exactly when the tour started.
Oh, it's a miracle. Fenway Park, America's most beloved ballpark, apparently.
There you go. And oldest.
Is it?
In professional
Is it older
baseball.
than the Chicago one?
Yeah.
So when you go in, you'll notice that it's quite small. Some people say it's smaller than their high school locker room.
Oh, wow.
When we go in, I also want you to look for a white door on your right behind you that says stairs to dugout.
Okay, we are now going into the visitors' locker room in Fenway Park. Look at these seats, honey.
Oh, yeah.
They look comfy?
No, they don't look comfy. They look awful.
Here we are, going up to the famous seats on the top of the Green Monster. I told you you're going to sit on the Green Monster today. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Here we
Oh,
are.
they're actually, oh, I see.
Here we are. On top of the Green Monster. Here's the view from the top of the Green Monster if you're watching the game here. Anyway. There you go. That's where Ted Williams used to wander around out here.
Colton Fisk, our Hall of Fame catcher, came up to the plate, hit a long fly ball down the left field line with home run distance. Home run wins the game, but the wind was pushing it foul. Now, show me what Colton Fisk did on the first base line. Show me what he did. There you go. We have some people remember. He jumped up and down, waving his arms, saying, "Stay fair, stay fair."
When you're at the top of the Green Monster, this is the view behind the stadium. There you go. Organic vegetable farm right on top of Fenway Park here.
Fenway Farms. 9, 4, 1, 8, etc. You see those numbers? Those are the Red Sox retired numbers. The greatest Red Sox players who ever played wore those numbers. Nobody will ever wear those numbers again.
Okay, we're now in the press box here in Fenway. Check this view out.
First row or second row. All the way down.
And we're going to take a look at a special seat. I read one out here in right field. And there's a good view of the bullpens as well. They got a great spot to catch home run balls, don't they? The red seat is 502 feet. Ted Williams, 1946, June 9th, hit the longest home run in Fenway Park history. Right there. We are done the tour, and take a look whose jersey we're standing in front of.
Ted Williams.
The one and only Ted Williams, yes. And what'd you think? Do you
It was a very well run tour. Obviously, I don't know much about baseball, as you've probably figured out at this point watching this video, but it was enjoyable, informative, and pretty historical place, if nothing more. It's over 100 years old.
Yep, pretty amazing, yeah. Incredible tour, incredible stadium. I was lucky enough years ago to see a game here with my son, so it was kind of nice coming back. So, we're done now. We are going to head across and see if we can find something to drink and eat at a special place that Boston's known for in our lives in the TV world.
Yeah, we're not sure if we're going to be able to, though. We met some people on our tour that tried to do it for lunch, and they said they couldn't get in the door. So, I don't know.
Give it a try. Okay, goodbye Fenway for now. And we're heading across the city. No shocker, but we grew up in the 80s. And there was a TV show centered around a bar in Boston. Of course, that show was Cheers.
Yeah.
And
I watched the very last episode of the Cheers
did you?
show in the Sky Dome in Toronto.
Oh,
they
wow.
opened up the Sky Dome for people to go and watch the last episode. It was such an event.
There you go. There are the connections here. So
there you go.
There's a baseball connection. We just going to Fenway.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I was thinking we did the East Coast Canada cruise last time. We started that in the Sky Dome, staying the night.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing Fenway on this one. So
Here we are. I don't even know if we're going to get in the doors. There's a tour bus outside, guys.
yeah, it looks packed.
It looks packed.
We've heard it's tough to get inside, but we're going to try.
We're going to see.
Let me show you what we're seeing. A place where everybody knows your name. This is called the Set Bar, which is a reproduction of it. We're going to see if we can get tickets. We'll find out. There we go. So we have investigated, we have poked around, and it looks like they're 2 to 3 deep at the bar, which you can sit at without a reservation, but you have to wait for someone to finish their drinks or food, which would be a long time by the looks of it.
Yeah, people were piling up multiple drinks. They weren't going anywhere anytime soon.
It's a relatively small spot.
Yes.
And then to get an actual seat in there, you had to get a reservation or wait for a table at least. And that was going to be well over a half hour, and there was lots of people waiting for seats. So we thought it looks like a nice part of Boston. We might just go exploring around Boston Common and see if we can find somewhere to grab a nibble.
Yes.
Do a little bit of exploring.
Here we are. We are at the Sevens Pub, Beacon Hill Pub.
Yep.
Having a little, well, you're in a pub, you got to have a beer. I'm
Yep.
actually doing a cider.
And I'm in Boston. I'm just a Fenway, so I got to have a Sam Adams. So
There
cheers.
we go. Cheers.
This is true, authentic Boston pub right here. I'll show you a little bit of this. I have decided to have dog of the day. Every day they have a different hot dog, so I thought I'd give this a try. I think this is just a normal original dog today with some kettle chips and a big, huge piece of pickle.
I ordered the Carlos wrap.
Carlos wrap.
Grilled chicken. I think there's bacon in there. And some
Sounds good.
lettuce with some ginger. Right.
Now that was an authentic experience in Boston.
Yeah, that was fun. After walking around beautiful Beacon Hill neighborhood, we just came across this pub and thought, heck, let's give it a try. Seemed to be a lot of locals in there, and went in and had some great drinks and really good food.
It was kind of like the Cheers experience, ironically, that we didn't have a Cheers, but we had here. We had a waitress who was just like Carla. She was walking around. She was sarcastic. She was hilarious.
She was making fun of other customers. She was just like right on par. It was perfect. It gave you the true pub experience. Yeah.
The best chicken wrap, I think, ever that I've tasted.
That was a delicious chicken wrap that I had. So good.
I had a beer. It was called Bent Water, I believe. It tasted like a cinnamon roll.
It really did. It didn't taste like beer at all. It was definitely full of cinnamon.
Yeah,
More like a dessert.
It's a pretty awesome spot. If you try to come to Cheers in Boston and it's too full, even if it's not too full, come around the corner.
Just walk around here.
Charles Street, there's a lot of other pubs here too.
Pretty authentic.
But Seven's behind us here.
Very reasonably priced.
Yeah, it might scare you a little bit when you walk in, but trust me, sit at the bar and just soak it all in. It's just, it's Boston all the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we're back at our hotel.
We are. We had a fun afternoon. I mean, we would have done more things earlier in the day, but the rain, I mean, it just poured. But anyways, happy that the rain stopped and we got to get the tour of the stadium in. We went to Cheers, walked in that beautiful neighborhood.
Beacon Hill.
Loved that area. It's gorgeous. And absolutely had a really quaint little, I don't know, pub experience that was worth it. But anyways, it was a nice little bit of an idea of what Boston's like. We've seen so much about it, heard so much about it over the years, so I was glad to be able to sort of walk that neighborhood.
Yep, so definitely not enough to see all of Boston, but just enough to get a taste of what we had today.
Yeah, so much more to do.
So we're going to bed now. Stay with us, because when we come back again, it'll be morning and we're off to the airport. So we'll show you our travel day back to, all the way to Sault Ste. Marie, where home is for us. Okay, good night everybody, and let's wake up in the morning. Okay, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, good morning from Boston Logan Airport.
Good morning.
It's been a hectic morning. You didn't even see us get up or do anything at the hotel. We just literally got up, showered, rolled out the door. We walked down to the lobby, thought maybe we'd say good morning to you all, and we found out the shuttle bus was leaving at that second, so we threw a suitcase on the shuttle.
We did.
And we had to use the 3 shuttle to get to the airport. And now we're here.
We are here.
So we're looking to see if we can find a lounge to have a little bit of breakfast and a morning coffee to get our day going.
Yes.
Today we're going to be going a little bit easier than what it was coming to our cruise.
True.
We're going to be going Boston to Toronto, and then we're doing Toronto home to Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah, so hopefully everything goes well. So far, no lines at the checkout, check-in, and security very, very quickly done. All of those wonderful things. So that's nice. You never know when you go to a new airport if it's like you're going to be in a 2-hour line to get checked in. None of that happened today. It was just very quickly moving.
And saying that, this is 2 cruises coming out of Logan for us. Both very quick and easy without any lines at the airport. So good luck at Logan so far.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, great time.
Okay, off we go. See if we can find that lounge.
Let's do it.
Okay, a little peek at the self-serve food here at the Sapphire Lounge. They also have service at the table. There's a QR code that we can scan. Little tiny pancakes, some kale, some hash, and some yogurt and fruit a little further down there.
So we're in the Sapphire Lounge, and they have some a table menu that you can scan and get made to order. So I went with the scrambled egg, smoked salmon scrambled egg on toast.
I'm driving the ricotta frittata. It rhymes, so I had to order it with a tea. And over there, someone made herself a fancy drink.
A little cappuccino, of course.
There you go. You should be a barista.
Cheers.
Well, Mrs. Canuck went up 4 seconds. One condition of the Sapphire Lounge through the priority pass that we used to get in, he's going to only come once per year. So she said she's going to get her money's worth and she's going to try everything on the menu today.
I didn't try everything. There's lots of other really interesting choices over there.
We are done at the Sapphire Lounge here in Boston.
Beautiful lounge.
Yep, classy little place, really clean.
Yes.
Too bad we weren't there for like a chance to have a cocktail and more of a meal.
Yeah.
But we have to get to our plane now.
We do.
So we have to hop on an Air Canada flight and it is at the opposite end of the terminal. So we've got about another 2,000 steps to go till we get there.
Yeah, literally, we're at gate 40 right now. We have to be at 2 or something. So,
Yep.
yeah, it's a bit of a hike.
Okay, so we're off to find our gate, and we will see you in Toronto, Canada. Back to Canada we go. Okay, we've arrived in Toronto, and it took a little while. We had to snake through a whole bunch of tunnels and end up eventually coming through immigration, but there was no problem with our Nexus card, getting through quick. No lineups at all. And so we've now come to the premium lounge here before we head to our next flight in just over another hour. Thought we'd grab a little bit of lunch. And I got lucky, there's some really good stuff on the menu here today for me. So let me show you what that looks like. This is Canucks off getting a drink right now and getting hers as well. I managed to find some pasta and some kind of picante chicken or something, I believe it is. But Salisbury steak meatballs. There you go. Gonna be loving those. Hungry. There you go. I told you Mrs. Canuck made it back with me from Boston. Enjoying a little beverage here, a little Crown and Diet. Looks like a little cranberry and vodka over there, maybe. And look what she decided to get. She agrees.
I got one. Give it a try. Not my favorite thing.
Delicious. What do you think? She might go get another one with that face. We are left the lounge here at Pearson International. And we're full of food again. Had a quick drink. It was a quick stop. It was about an hour or so we had.
Yeah, hour stop.
Okay, so now we have to run and go to the smaller plane that's going to take us back to Sault Ste. Marie. It's been raining hard here, but the sun's back out, so hopefully there's no delays.
Yeah.
And we will see you in Sault Ste. Marie. Almost done. Well, we are home.
We are.
That is Boston. I guess from cruise ship actually all the way through Boston, a day in Boston, then I'm traveling all the way through Toronto and back here to Sault Ste. Marie, Northern Ontario.
With a little side trip to go pick up Bruno.
Yeah.
So we're all home, all three of us.
We didn't have enough travel. We had to throw in driving an extra hour and a half to get Bruno.
Yeah, there you go.
So thanks for watching our day in Boston and all our travel to and from. And that's it for this cruise adventure. Take care, everybody. And until next time, talk to you soon. Take care.